This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For BA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Hoosiers will kick this away to get us going here. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So Oregon's offense will have the football first here. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Moore. Grab down the middle, it's Whittington. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown in midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Ducks churn out another first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The tight end has got it.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end going to bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Can he make it to the marker? He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. There's the handoff. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, I'd love to see this back get out in space and have room to work. That time he does a nice job of navigating, getting into the clear, and then now setting up a 1st and goal. This offense needs to punch one in here early.
The Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 open score. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Indiana's offense gets their first crack now. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport. They're impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have 2 of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best. Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Now here he goes. Great cut and whiff on him. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Hemby. Breaks into the clear. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here's the handoff on a counter. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. To throw, it's Mendoza. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Hand off to the right side. Offense stopped behind the line. A big play by the defense to wrap up the first period. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
First time now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, one big play has got this offense up and running. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Bring the pressure and down he goes.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
He's going to take off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you... Count for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments. Who's in the clear? They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Looking for a gap. It's Kemby. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Short connection with a tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and short. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Grab down the middle, it's Moore. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Short pass finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. And the defense get a stop here. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. And now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces
What a
pretty
spin
solid
move.
game. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's caught. It's Morris. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right
One
on the
time
money,
to
and
man
by doing
blitz,
so,
sure.
Look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Looking to pass here. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Moore. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? The defense come up with a stop. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Cooper. They stop him, but it's a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The receiver grabs it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hit.
On the move now. Breaks an open space. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hoosiers offense offense is back out there on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Oh, and he can't hold on. A first down screen is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Over the middle, it's Cooper. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Grab behind the line. It's Cooper. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Morris. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Hoosiers will have to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. We finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. Launches it deep down the left side. He's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
On the run, it's Hemby. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Oh, no, trapped him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Trying to run, it's Hemby. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in a bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Great job of the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. He escapes the pocket. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot. It's 23 yards out. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fine time now, rolling to his left. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Ducks will have to kick this away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. This one will be fair caught. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. A short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. The Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Return begins inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. First down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Ducks are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Hughes.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make.
Touchdown, Ducks. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Movement here from the tight end. Leaning on the run game here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To the air, it's Mendoza. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute, down 3. What can they come up with? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's caught, still going inside the 10. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game. And this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Looking for some space. It's Hughes. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, that's positive yards on 1st and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game. Critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Looking to the end zone. Very nearly intercepted. That would have been it. They got one final chance here on 4th down. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for 6. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? And the first play of the drive now, the 25. To throw, it's Mendoza. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quick catch over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The June quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
4th down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
He's got a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't get it away. That defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Time running down. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack. And the offense will just take a knee. When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted,